Prince Ivan married Princess Helen the Beautiful that very day. They lived in perfect harmony and never were parted again. The end. I love you, Bobby. Good night.
The basic premise of our experiment is to create a Pavlovian-like response in our son to the sound of a cowbell. Now remember Pavlov and his dogs and how that they would salivate with the sound of a bell because they associated that bell with food. What we're trying to do is to do something similar but a little bit different. Every time that my wife Georgia goes to put our son down to bed, she will read him a bedtime story, and then she rings the cowbell and shuts off the light. We're trying to induce an immediate state of sleep. If this works, it will be a great tool for all parents.
Bob is an extremely rare case. He's definitely the most fascinating patient I've ever worked with. He's been examined by specialists from all over the world, and one thing they all notice is his uncanny ability to change clothes.
Bob and I met in Georgia in college. We were out picking peaches. Lovely peaches. Some people said we looked alike, but I never did see it. Well, he's a wonderful father and a caring husband. Except for his disease, or mental condition, really. The doctors say it'll never pass, and we'll just have to live with it. Well, I confiscate every cowbell I come across. I've got quite a collection now. Oh, Elmer, be quiet. Yes?
Hello, I am Ivan. I am here about the room. You have room, yes, to rent. Rent in the paper. You have room. I'm Ivan. I rent a room from you. Okay, I have money. Money. Not too much, but I have money. I rent a room.
Why do I have such a cool dad? One reason. He's a rare commodity. I mean, he's, you know, a good dad and all and everything, but how many kids can honestly say that they have a schizophrenic dad? Honestly.
What are you doing?
Get out of here. Get.
Have you ever considered the advantages a fine set of encyclopedias can mean to your financial future? Sure, you've got a computer now with the internet, but what if the power goes out? Where would your internet be then? With a candle, these encyclopedias, you can keep on working right through the night and be way ahead of everybody else in the educational game.
Where did he even get a set of encyclopedias? We don't own encyclopedias.
Bob has a condition called temporary triggered repetitive Pavlovian schizophrenia disorder, or TTRPSD for short. We had to make that up just for him. Bob's parents were attempting to produce an immediate state of sleep upon hearing the sound of a cowbell. These experiments were ended by their untimely death in a car accident, and Bob was sent to an orphanage. The stress, the trauma, combined with the bedtime stories that they'd been reading to him, induced a very different result than they'd been hoping for. Instead of going to sleep, Bob launches into what I've come to call a creative burst. These episodes typically last 1 to 3 minutes, although we do have Bob on record as spending 25 minutes as Gandhi starving himself. Then he had lunch. He plays relatively harmless characters. They're actually quite entertaining to watch. Interestingly enough, Bob has to hear a very specific sound in order to go into one of these episodes. A cowbell, actually. I believe that I have one here. Oh, I'm sorry. Is he still here? I thought he'd left.
Coach, you gotta put me in the game, Coach. There's only 1 second left on the clock and we're down by 2. I can make the 55-footer from the 3-point shot, Coach. I can make it. I know I can.
Are you okay, Bob?
Yeah, I'm doing great, Doc. So, next week, right? Is this your basketball? Is this your basketball? Oh, here you go.
We don't even have any basketballs in the building.
I know that this sounds corny, but my dad has a psychotic disorder. I think it's actually really, really, really funny, but people, they don't like it. They make a really big deal out of it. We've tried to tell them over and over and over again that he never hurts us. He never even comes close to it. He always actually makes us part of his characters, and I like it. I think it's really great. Even though once I heard, you know, you can hear, that he turned into an axe murderer. But I don't believe that one, personally.
I hope this one wears off fast.
Where do you even find an axe?
Well, we used to ring the cowbell a couple times a week. Like for a lunch break.
Show?
Yeah, show. The lunch break show, you know. But then after the axe incident.
Yeah, the bigwigs, they got wind of it, and from there it just, well, it
Ended.